That's racism. It exists in this school, pretending it doesn't won't make it go away. General Washington handed James the new poster, laminated, official, perfect. Son, why don't you finish your presentation? James stood, walked to the front, held up the poster. In this time when he talked about his father, about deployments, medals, service, no one interrupted, no one laughed, no one questioned. When he finished, Deshan started clapping. Then Aisha, then Jake, then the whole class stood applauding. James looked at his father. General Washington nodded once, proud. That afternoon the school held an assembly. Dr. Foster announced new policies, a military family liaison position, bias training for all staff, an external oversight committee. And she announced something else. The hallway outside room 204 would be called the Hall of Heroes. James' poster would be the first to be mounted there. Any student who wanted to honor a family member who served could submit a poster, because heroes come from everywhere and no one should ever be told their truth is a lie. 6 months later, James Washington walked through the same hallways of Jefferson Middle School, but everything had changed. The Hall of Heroes stretched along the entire second-floor corridor now. 43 posters lined the walls. Firefighters, nurses, police officers, soldiers, faces of every color. And right at the center hung his father's poster, 4 stars gleaming, a reminder. Ms. Rodriguez's AP history class had doubled in size. Students who were told they weren't ready were thriving now. Deshan got an A on his last essay. Aisha raised her hand in every class. James was at the top of his grade. Mrs. Henderson never taught again. Her license was revoked. Principal Graves worked in insurance now. Dr. Foster became permanent principal. Under her leadership, disciplinary referrals for Black students dropped 64%, not because students changed, because the system did. The video, the one Deshan recorded, went viral. 4.2 million views, news outlets everywhere. The hashtag #BelieveBlackChildren trended for 3 days. Parents everywhere started sharing similar stories. Teachers who questioned Black students' achievements, administrators who dismissed complaints, systems that protected bias instead of children. The Department of Education investigated Jefferson School District. They found patterns spanning years affecting dozens of families. The district overhauled policies, retrained staff, and implemented real oversight. Other schools watched. Other districts took note. Change spreads. General Washington was promoted. His 4th star became official at the Pentagon, and James stood beside him in a cadet uniform. He joined JROTC following his father's path, carving his own. A reporter asked James, "What did you learn from all this?" "I learned that my truth matters even when people don't believe it. I learned that staying silent makes you part of the problem. And I learned that change doesn't come from people with power.